tomorrow, same format as the first scrimmage?
Yeah, I think so. Just again, it helps us manage that we get everything in, and then the last one we'll play a game. If we stay healthy, we'll play a game. But this is more about just making sure, you know, from an installation standpoint in preseason and the regular season being king, that we have all the goal line plays we want to look at, all the backed up plays, all the short yardage, and so on and so on. So we'll do the same format.
And visiting the West Coast, I know you talked about it last year, but I guess a refresher on it. You know, talk about why it's really important to the program to get over there for a scrimmage.
Well, I just think it's important for us in general. You know, we went to Travis Powell, we've been to Hialeah, we've been to Palm Beach, we've been to Fort Myers. Now we're going here to Naples, and again, I just think it's really important for our brand and our university, and for the coaching community and high school student athletes. We had a great crowd over here last year, and you know, all accounts are we expect the same crowd at Naples High tomorrow night.
How different is this defensive line than a year ago?
It's a lot different. Number one, for Luther and OP and Curtis to work, you know, improve their work ethic the way they have, and their consistency the way they have, and they're all that much stronger. So I think that's a big part of it. And then, you know, obviously you have some other guys that have stepped up. Jelani has stepped up. You know, Corey King has stepped up. So, you know, we just got to get a couple more guys to step up. Ivory needs to step up. Moore needs to step up. You know, Chick is doing his thing, which is good. You know, so we're that much stronger.
You mentioned that Gray is challenging for the number 2 spot. Do you expect him to get more reps in the scrimmage than the last?
Yeah. So we held out Steven today just to rest his arm, and we expect. Obviously, Gray and Ryan took most of the reps today, and those two will split the 2s, and maybe get a series with the 1s, but they'll certainly split the 2s tomorrow night.
Talk about the offensive line. It looks like you guys could go maybe 10 deep there.
Yeah.
You know, have really a first and a second team. With that
yeah, I would say I'm happy with saying that we play 9 right now. We haven't had 10 yet. We've gotten close, and then just for one reason or other, ended up at 7 or 8. But I really feel like we're closing in on 10 for the first time since I've been here, and that's what we want. We want to be able to play a lot of guys up front.
And their versatility, I mean, there's a bunch of guys that can snap, there's a bunch of guys that can play inside, outside.
You're right. You know, Hunter Knighton's done a nice job for us at center, but Hunter Wells can play center, Linder can play center. Bunch has played guard. So, you know, we have some versatility, and you know, I love the progress that Chantrell is making. You know, it's really, Chantrell has really done a good job maturing and being consistent, and we all find ourselves talking about technique and you know, concepts and schemes as opposed to, you know, off the field or immature things with Chantrell right now, which really bodes well for his future.
Anything of Curtis Porter? I've asked you about him along the way. I don't think he's wearing the black jersey now, but how has he done overall?
Doing good. You know, again, there's a battle right there between he and Luther, and you know, they're competing. Again, like I said, I think I said this to you guys Tuesday. Luther and OP are really setting the pace in terms of how to work, and those other guys need to keep up. And Curtis had a really good practice Tuesday. I'll look at, you know, we're in helmets today, so won't get a good feel for it, but we'll certainly get a feel for it tomorrow night.
Is there something in specific that when you guys will get back and watch the film of tomorrow's scrimmage, something that you guys will harp in on as a staff and you know, just make sure that the team executed?
Well, I think we have some ideas what we want to get done going into the scrimmage, but we're like you guys. As it unfolds, we see where we fell short. Last scrimmage, we fell short on offense and you know, short yardage and goal line, and didn't move the change as well on 3rd down. And you know, on defense, our tackling wasn't as good, and we had a few, you know, breakdowns in terms of rotation. So those are the things that we have to get fixed, and you know, that's why we go and pack the bags and have a scrimmage. And it's time to perform, see what you know, and no coach is getting you lined up before the snap.